Many men release themselves before their woman has even reached her peak, and without realizing it, they kill her emotional connection. Because here's the truth, a woman craves physical satisfaction and deep relaxation just as much as you do. In fact, women can carry up to 99% more heat and passion than men. She can hold even stronger desires. But sadly, some men never understand this. They focus only on their own release, forgetting that intimacy is a two-way street. And when that happens, the woman starts to pull away. She becomes frustrated, irritable, and emotionally distant. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to help a woman reach her release. But before we start, I need to say something important. Your one click could change my life. I'm aiming for 1,000 subscribers, and your likes mean the world to me. Please support me. Tell me in the comments, how did you find this video, so I can keep sharing this with you. All right, let's begin. The first way to help a woman reach her climax is through oral pleasure. And if you do it right, it can be one of the most powerful tools in your intimate connection. Oral pleasure is not just about physical stimulation. It's about creating a space where she feels completely seen, valued, and worshipped. Most men rush the process, but the secret is in taking your time. Start slowly. Kiss her thighs, her hips, and the areas around her most sensitive spot. Let her feel your patience. This alone will build anticipation and make every touch more electrifying. When you finally use your tongue, keep it gentle and intentional. You're not trying to overwhelm her instantly. You're guiding her deeper into her own pleasure, step by step. Pay attention to her reactions, the rhythm of her breathing, the way her body moves. These are your signals. Adjust your speed and pressure to match her responses. Sometimes slow, teasing strokes will make her ache for more. Other times, a steady, consistent motion will carry her closer to the edge. Your goal is to build her pleasure gradually. Think of it like music. Start soft, build the tempo, then pull back slightly before bringing her higher again. This teasing creates waves of pleasure that grow stronger each time. As you do this, her body will naturally relax. She'll become wetter, more open, and more in tune with every sensation. Her mind will begin to let go, shifting from thinking to pure feeling. And that's when she enters that intoxicating state where her body and mind are ready for release. Remember, with oral pleasure, patience isn't just a technique. It's the difference between a good experience and an unforgettable one. The second thing that helps a woman reach her climax faster is breast stimulation. And yes, it's far more powerful than many men realize. Most men make the mistake of going straight for the nipples, pulling or pinching them too soon. But that's not the secret. The real magic lies in the way you touch her breasts, with presence, intention, and control. Here's what you do. Instead of instantly focusing on her nipples, place your entire palm over her breast and wrap your hand around it fully, as if your palm and fingers are creating a gentle but complete grip. Feel the warmth, the softness, the shape, and hold it with steady pressure. Don't rush. Let her sense that you are completely present in that touch. When you hold her breast this way, firmly, yet lovingly, something changes in her body. It's not just physical, it's deeply psychological. She feels secure, desired, and fully claimed in that moment. That combination of emotional safety and physical stimulation sends a rush of pleasure through her system. Now, as you maintain that grip, you can gradually explore gentle squeezes in rhythm with her breathing, or circle your thumb slowly over the area around her nipple without touching the nipple directly at first. Build the anticipation, because anticipation is the bridge between desire and release. When you finally move to her nipple, after she's already aroused from your grip, the sensation will be 10 times more intense. This method doesn't just make her feel good, it drives her wild, melts her resistance, and brings her closer to a deep, satisfying climax. Remember, pleasure isn't in speed, it's in connection, patience, and knowing how to make her body ask for more. The third way to help a woman reach her climax faster is by holding and gripping her hips, and doing it with power and intention. See, the hips are more than just a physical feature. They're a core part of her sensual energy. When you place your hands firmly on her hips, you're not just touching skin, you're making her feel grounded, desired, and deeply claimed. This touch tells her, without words, I'm here, I want you, and I'm not letting go. Here's the secret. It's not a casual touch. It's a deliberate, full-handed grip that has weight behind it. Place your palms on her hips, fingers wrapping around the curves, and squeeze firmly, not to hurt, but to let her feel your presence and strength. That pressure sends a wave of heat through her, igniting something primal inside her body. When you grip her hips like this, especially during moments of intimacy, it triggers both physical and emotional reactions. Physically, it stimulates nerve pathways around her pelvis, intensifying pleasure. Emotionally, it taps into her deep instinct to respond to confident, controlled touch. You can combine this with gentle pulling, guiding her body closer, or holding her steady while your movements create deeper connection. That combination of control and closeness heightens her arousal, making every other sensation in her body feel stronger. The truth is, women don't just crave softness. They crave a balance of tenderness and power, and gripping her hips firmly gives her exactly that. It makes her feel wanted, safe, and completely lost in the moment. Do this with intention, and you won't just turn her on. You'll help push her over the edge into that intense, unforgettable release. The fourth way to drive a woman wild and bring her closer to climax is by kissing her lower back while she's lying on her stomach. This move is simple, but when done with the right touch, it can send shivers all the way through her body. The lower back is an often overlooked erogenous zone, sensitive, warm, and directly connected to the tension and pleasure in her hips. Here's how you do it. Have her lie on her stomach, completely relaxed. Place your hands gently but firmly on either side of her waist, grounding her in your presence. Lean in close and let your warm breath brush over her skin before you even kiss her. That moment of anticipation, feeling your heat without your lips yet touching, makes her body start to tingle with expectation. When you finally kiss her lower back, do it slowly and deliberately. Let your lips linger. Press softly, then move in small trails toward her sides or just above her hips. Mix in the sensation of your warm breath between kisses. It's almost hypnotic. She'll feel a rush of goosebumps as the warmth contrasts with the cool air of the room. This isn't just about physical sensation. It's about making her feel worshipped. The lower back is a vulnerable place. Giving it attention tells her you're not just chasing your own pleasure, you're exploring every inch of her. That makes her feel desired in a deep, emotional way. When she feels this combination of security, heat, and slow-burning arousal, she'll melt under your touch and you'll see how much more open and responsive she becomes. A simple kiss on the lower back, done right, can unlock an entirely new level of intimacy. The fifth and final way to drive a woman absolutely crazy is neck kissing. And if you do it right, it can be pure magic. The neck is one of the most sensitive and emotionally charged areas on a woman's body. Just a single, well-timed kiss there can send a rush of heat all the way down her spine. It's not just about touch. It's about the combination of warmth, closeness, and the feeling that you're right there in her most intimate space. Start slowly. Place your lips softly on the side of her neck, just below her ear. Let your warm breath linger for a moment before you kiss. This builds anticipation and makes her skin extra sensitive to your touch. Once you begin kissing, vary the pressure. Sometimes gentle, teasing brushes with your lips. Other times, a deeper, slower press that she can feel in her whole body. If you really want to intensify it, use your tongue lightly. A slow, warm glide along her neck, followed by a kiss, will make her shiver. Move between kissing, nibbling gently, and breathing warmth onto her skin. This combination of sensations overwhelms her senses in the best possible way. The beauty of neck kissing is that it doesn't just turn her on. It makes her feel wanted, cherished, and fully drawn into the moment. It's the kind of touch that connects desire with emotion, and that's what makes it unforgettable. Remember, great lovers aren't just born, they're made by learning, listening, and giving. If you can master these 5 techniques, you won't just satisfy her, you'll make her crave you. And when a woman craves you, her heart and her body will always find their way back to you.